We're live.
But we're gonna wait, like
a minute.
1 minute. We've got the timer.
So we're gonna get started in 1 minute. We're gonna go. It's gonna be rapid fire tonight. Rapid fire, in case you're wondering.
We're excited.
Yeah. So we're really excited. We're even more excited if a bunch of you get on and actually watch, so we're not talking to nobody. So hopefully
Okay,
you'll all
so
get
we're
on
gonna wait
straight.
45 more seconds.
Yeah, that'd be great. So 45 more seconds. I'm Royce Macklin, and this is my wife Dara.
We're an executive regional vice president partnership
With Arbonne
Arbonne.
International. That's right.
Independent consultants. Hello, hey Carrie. So as you're popping on, if you could just put in the comments where you're watching from, that would be great. We're from Oklahoma. We're living in Oklahoma, and that's where we're tuning in from. So love to hear where everyone else is plugging in from.
Hot Oklahoma.
It's gonna get hotter.
It's gonna get hotter. Okay, so you wait about another 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And this is recorded too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
We're live and recorded.
Recorded. So if you happen to miss this, and you're watching this live, then that would be good. What are you doing?
Hey Sherilyn, love. Sofa, I meant, where, like what state, Carrie? Carrie's from Oklahoma.
Hi,
Hey
Maria.
Maria. All right, let's get started.
Yep.
So we'll just introduce ourselves again for the new people that got on. But I'm Dara, this is Royce. We're an executive regional vice president partnership, independent consultants with Arbonne, and we're so pumped and excited to get on and share with you guys tonight a little bit about Arbonne and this opportunity and what it's done for us. So the agenda for tonight is we are going to just run through this great opportunity that there is with Arbonne right now. The timing's fantastic with our amazing products put together with our business plan and then just the timing of the industry. So we're going to go over that and share how you can participate if you feel like this is a fit for you, if you're looking for something different. If it ends up not being a fit, we're so glad you joined in. That's great. And maybe you can, you'll think of someone who could use an extra stream of income or great products and share this with them. And then stay on, because at the end we're going to have an opportunity. It's going to take about 20 minutes, and at the end we'll have an opportunity for a prize for being on live. So you want to be on live. So first of all, I just want to share about how Arbonne has changed our family's lives. We've been doing Arbonne for about 13 years. And our life before Arbonne was so very, very different. It wasn't bad, but we just didn't have very many choices, like hardly any at all. We were just really strapped. I was a third grade teacher here in Oklahoma, and I loved teaching until I started having kids. And then I liked teaching and loved my kids more. And Royce was a physical therapist. He worked full-time, overtime, extra time. If there were more than 24 hours in a day, he probably would have worked more. But
Lots of time.
yeah, lots of time. But he was limited. And so that's where we were at. We were just doing a lot. And we thought there's got to be more to life than being like stressed, exhausted, and having no finances. And so we wanted more freedom and we wanted more choices. We dabbled a tiny bit in some real estate flipping, and that wasn't really a fit, but we knew there had to be more to life. We both grew up in Canada. Our parents owned their own businesses. We had a taste of being in charge of your life, deciding when to work, when not, and we wanted that. We wanted to have something different. And with our current jobs that we had back then, we didn't like, being told when we had to go to work, when we could leave, when we could take time off for vacation, when we could take time off to participate in our kids' lives. Like this Friday, Kinsey has a soccer game at 9 in the morning, and Royce is able to go. That wouldn't have been an option before very easily. And so we didn't like that. We felt stuck, however, right? Like we wanted to get out of that rut, but we didn't know how. We didn't have a lot of extra finances, like none. Like we hardly could go to eat. So we didn't have a bunch of money to invest or start a business. We had no business background at all. I talked to third graders, not adults. We just didn't know what to do. A lot of people at their jobs climbed the ladder to make more money, and so we thought that's what we're going to do. So Roy started getting more certification in physical therapy to work towards a higher paying position. And what we found really quick is most jobs will give you time or money, but it's really hard to find a job that gives you both. So as a teacher, I had quite a bit of time, right? I got the summers off, good vacation at Christmas, but I didn't make a lot of money. In physical therapy, as he started really looking into what would happen if he got a rehab or hospital management position, we weren't going to see him, like hardly ever. And when he was at home, he'd probably be on the phone half the time putting out fires at work. And so there wasn't time. And
no fun.
No fun. And so most jobs don't give both time and money. And we were like, well, we want both time and money. So luckily, a friend came to share Arbonne with me, and I didn't think it was going to be a fit. We didn't think we were that interested. We thought we were listening for a favor. And what we found was, oh my goodness, this is an opportunity where ordinary people like us with no background or credentials to do something business-wise, we thought could have a lucrative business and make great income. And you know, we were skeptical and fearful, and I had thoughts. I wasn't sure if I could do this. Like, could I really make this work? Could I do this? Again, I talked to third graders and not with other adults in the room. Like, I didn't know if I could do it, and I don't want to be the lipstick lady with a trunk full of lipstick. And what we found is that's not what this is about. This is different. And once it was explained to us that this is different, we decided to take that fear and marry it with some desire and hard work to jump in to have something different. Because we really believed if we didn't do anything different, we'd stay in the same place. We were going to stay where we were at. And so as we're going through this, Royce is going to go through some information here in a minute. I want you to think about where you're at right now, today in your life. And if you keep doing what you're doing, maybe you'll be exactly where you want to be in 5 years. But maybe you won't. And just think about that, because that was huge for us. We knew in 5 years our expenses were going to get bigger, but our finances and income wasn't, and we weren't going to be where we weren't going to be in the same place. We were going to be in a worse place. So that made us jump in, and we jumped in with both feet and replaced my teaching income in about 6 months, tripled what I was making as a teacher in a year, and our life's been completely different. Because guess what? When those two things happened, we started getting time and money added to our plate, because I didn't have to teach anymore. There's the time. I had the finances to do the things that I wanted to do. And money's not everything, but guys, it's right up there with oxygen. And you put money with time, and you have freedom. And you can do a lot of cool things with freedom. So I've been living on my own terms for 13 years and stay-at-home mom. I homeschool my kids. I get to do what I want to do when I do it most of the time. Today I took a nap because I could, but I also got up early. We went blueberry picking. We did what we wanted to do, and it's been great. And guys, sometimes it's just the little things, like going to the grocery store on a Tuesday morning instead of a Saturday. And I could take an hour telling you all the choices and ways our lives have been changed, but I'm not. But just know that this business has allowed us to pursue our passions, which are traveling, spending tons of time with our kids. We hardly ever miss sporting events. Giving to ministries and missions that are important to us, and being able to really serve. We sow a lot of time into kids in our youth in our community through soccer, and being able to do that. And I want you to think about what you're passionate about and how Arbonne can maybe be a vehicle to help fuel that passion, because we all have different passions. You know, yours might be to get your husband home, or stay home with your kids, or travel more, or help a family member who needs extra financial help, or whatever. The list can go on and on. Maybe you want a plan B that could turn into a plan A, and that's what Arbonne's doing for us. It's becoming our plan A. So I'm going to pass it to Royce to go ahead and share some of the just what we love about Arbonne and why it's allowed us to have this story.
So one of the really cool things about Arbonne for us is that we make the best products in the world. We really do. They're vegan, they're botanically based, they're absolutely amazing. Arbonne's mantra is pure, safe, and beneficial. But I'm not actually going to get into about the products a lot. I'm going to get into why in the world we can make such great products. And the reason we can make such great products is because we use a network marketing or a social marketing method of distribution. That is how we do business. So I want to contrast that with traditional retail so you understand why it is that we can make such great products. Traditional retail, companies make products from all over the world, here in America, Canada, wherever, okay? Then those products are sent to wholesalers or warehouses. And at the warehouse, they've got to be stored. The warehouse isn't just some building out in the middle of nowhere. There has to be security there. There's people running it. There's liability, so there's insurance involved. There is a lot of money that goes into a warehouse. But then they send it to wholesalers. Same thing. It's got to be shipped. It's got to be sent to a wholesaler. At the wholesaler, they distribute it. People take in the product. They store it. Then they distribute it. Again, they have to have the place air conditioned for certain products. They have to have money go into these places to hold on these products. Then at the end of the day, they wind up in the hands of a retailer. They get sent to a retailer. And at the retailer, they got to have overhead, right? They have to have a place of business. They have to pay for rent. They got to pay for liability. They have to have employees. They have a lot of money that goes into just having a place for the product to be put in order for a consumer to purchase the product. At the end of the day, a ton of people touch the hands of this product before it gets into the hands of a consumer. And experts would say that up to 80% of the cost, or should I say 80% of the price, if you go buy a product in the store, 80% of what you're paying for isn't the product itself. It's actually all those middle steps it took to get the product to the consumer. So, a lot of hands, a lot of cost. Arbonne doesn't do that. Arbonne takes their products and they send them directly to independent consultants such as us. Better yet, what we do in Arbonne is we teach people how to be shoppers on their own. So they order products, they get them sent directly to their homes, and the only person that touches the hands or touches the product before it gets to the consumer is, guess what? UPS, okay? Or whoever the shipping company is, that's it. It doesn't go to wholesalers, doesn't go to warehouses, doesn't go to all these different things. It doesn't go there, okay? The other thing about traditional retail is once actually the product gets to a retailer, how do you get people in the store? It takes a lot of money, and that money is spent on advertising, radio, television, magazine ads. It costs a lot of money. Some of the top magazines in the world, they charge over $100,000 for just a one-page ad out of their magazine. So Arbonne takes all that money they would have spent on advertising and all these different things, and they spend them on two really important things. They spend it, number one, on making world-class products. We use better raw ingredients. We use non-genetically modified ingredients. We have experts that help us to make the most amazing products and hold to our standards of pure, safe, beneficial, and botanically based. So we use the best products. We have the best experts helping us to make the most competitive products in the marketplace. Arbonne spends that money on making fantastic products for us, which is really, really cool. Then the second thing they're spending money on is paying everyday people like us and everyday people like you, possibly, if this was a fit for you, to start a business and earn income, which is absolutely fantastic. Replacement income. So that's a big difference between traditional retail and network marketing. We use a very, very smart method of distribution. Traditional retail is a lose-lose. You get inferior products and you pay a lot for them. Network marketing, it's a win-win. We get superior products and we get to get those products at a discount. Couldn't be better. The last thing I want to share really quickly, I said we're going to be rapid fire tonight. So the last thing I really want to share about is the timing and trends for our business. Why is the timing so good? If you were to start a traditional business, maybe you were looking at starting a franchise, you would likely go and talk to business experts that would say, you need to look at this, you need to look at that, it needs to have this, it needs to have that. If it doesn't, it's not a great fit. The same thing holds true for direct sales and network marketing. Experts in this field of business would say there's 4 really important criteria you have to have in order for you to have a good business opportunity or a good vehicle to launch your business out of. Those 4 things are the products consumable? Is it health and wellness oriented? Does it allow you to leverage your time? Is it internet based? So how does Arbonne meet those 4 criteria? Well, the first thing is consumable products. Arbonne's products are consumable. Why is that important? Because if I share with my friend Billy how to get our protein shakes, and he drinks our protein shakes and he loves them, which he will because they're absolutely fantastic. They're vegan, plant-derived, they're amazing shakes. But he drinks them and he runs out. Guess what he's going to do? He's not going to go back to his local store and buy the whey-based or the inferior products that he was using. He's going to get Arbonne's products, especially if I share with him how to become a preferred client and get the products at a discount. He's going to reorder. And when he reorders, I get paid. We've had people in our business since we started that have been ordering products month in, month out for over 12 years. Every time they order products and get them sent directly to the door, guess what? We get paid. So, consumable products, very, very important. Yes, we meet that criteria. Second one, health and wellness. Are we a health and wellness company? Absolutely. All our products are health and wellness oriented. We're vegan based. We're free from genetically modified ingredients. We have competitors in the marketplace that make skincare and different things, but they're not health and wellness oriented. All of our products are. And that is huge. Everywhere we look these days, people are concerned about health and wellness. They're concerned about looking younger. They're concerned about being healthier. They want to look fitter. It's health and wellness is everywhere. And that's even more so because people have ready access to health and wellness information on the internet. So people are asking for better products, better ingredients, and guess what? Arbonne absolutely delivers in that category. Third thing, leveraging your time. This is huge and this is crucial, okay? And this is one of the things I love about this business and help me, Dare and I decided to start this business right away. Leveraging your time. I'm a physical therapist. As Dare mentioned earlier, if I want to make more money, I've got to give up more time on weekends and evenings away from my family. That stinks. I want to do that. So when we were introduced to Arbonne, we had the opportunity to build a business and leverage our time. How does that work? What does it look like? I start a business. Let's say I share with a friend of mine, Billy, buys the protein shakes. He comes back and says, Royce, I love these shakes. I love this. People are asking, I'm getting so slim and trim and looking good. My face is looking fantastic with the skincare. I want to start a business with you. Great. Billy starts a business. Billy starts a business working 10 hours a week, just as an example. 10 hours a week working a business. In a month, he sponsors some shoppers. He's got a couple new business partners working with them. He's rocking and rolling. He goes into the next month, okay? But guess what? The next month, he's still working 10 hours a week, right? But he's now got two business partners who are also working 10 hours a week with him, and now he's getting paid on 30 hours of earning power, okay? See how that works? He's still working the same amount of time, but now he's getting paid on more earning power, okay? Fast forward a few months down the road, maybe 6 months down the road. Billy's building a business. Now he's having time to take time off from work because he's making a good income from his Arbonne business, okay? He's getting more time freedom, spending time doing things he wants to do. He might be knocking on the door of getting a brand new Mercedes. Don't know exactly where Billy's at, but one thing's for sure, he's still working 10 or so hours a week, but maybe now he's getting paid on 100 to 200 to possibly 300 hours of earning power, okay? You see how that works? It's time leverage, and he should get paid on it. He's trained his team, he's sponsored, he's helped, he's supported his team. That's how business works. It's a win-win help type business. It's fantastic.
And exciting.
And exciting.
Super exciting.
Super exciting. So you get to leverage your time in our business. And the fourth criteria that the experts would say you need to have is the internet-based. Arbonne is absolutely internet-based on two different fronts. The first front is this. Arbonne is internet-based. So when we order products, Arbonne sends them directly to your home from Irvine, California, where our products are made. And the cool thing about that is that you can order products directly online and they're sent directly to you. So you don't have to go deliver products, you don't have to do that. Arbonne sends the products for you. They have a website that takes care of all the background stuff to make it so you just a click of a button and products are ordered to your home. The second thing that's really cool about being internet-based is we can build a business from our laptop and our smartphone. If you have a smartphone, you can build an Arbonne business, okay? Which means that I can be
from the beach.
You can be sitting on a beach in California, or sitting in a lake, or sitting on a horse in Oklahoma with a 10-gallon cowboy hat on. You can be building your business, sharing with somebody across the world because it's internet-based. So it's very, very smart. So we meet all those four criteria. So Arbonne is a very smart business model, absolutely win-win. And the timing for our business couldn't be better. It's a great time to start a business with Arbonne. Absolutely. I'm stoked. Garrett, where are we at?
Okay, so we're done.
Yeah, we're done. Rapid fire.
So, do you have anything else to say before we close and do this?
No, last thing I would say is this. Really, really think about where you want to be in the future. 5 years, guys, goes by like this. For us, it sure has. It seems like just yesterday we started business with Arbonne, and it's been over a decade, okay? Arbonne has provided so many benefits for us. If we had said no to this business, I can't imagine, if we'd said no to this business, I don't know where we'd be right now, okay? But we said yes, and because of that, we have a lot of freedoms and choices of things we get to do that we probably would never have done. Well,
life would be different. We have a lot less choices. Yeah. And with less choices, you can do less and help others less.
So my point on that was this. You asked me, so I'm going to point. So 5 years go by like nothing. If you're doing what you need to do to be in a place you want to be 5 years from now, do it. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you're not, give Arbonne a serious think, because this could be exactly what you're looking for. Do not let fear get in your way. Start a business. Get rocking and rolling today.
Okay, so just to close, we want, if you're a guest on here tonight, we want you to be able to, we're going to give you some numbers here for the draw, and we want you to be able to post the number. So I'll go through what the numbers are. And you need to post it live or within probably about 20 minutes. We'll pop back on and do a draw. We're doing a draw for a Starbucks card. And we don't care what number you are. I mean, we always love it when people are number one, but we'll love you if you're a number three. We just want for the consultant that invited you to be able to know, what info to get you next and kind of where you're at. And so you're going to post a 1, just in the comment, put a 1. If you're watching this and you're thinking, oh my goodness, they are speaking right to me. I want to travel more.
That's the one.
Yes, I want to go to the beach in Hawaii for a month and be able to pull my phone out and work from there. Because we did that, although back then we used the laptop a little more. We didn't have the apps. But, 1, I'm ready to get started. How do I get started? That's great. Number 2 is a maybe, okay? Like, this is kind of intriguing. I've got some questions. Gosh, I might be kind of interested, but I'm not ready to do the jump. You're just a maybe, okay?
I'm not a 2, I'm a 1.
Okay. 3 would be not for me. And thanks for the info. I had a good time. So hope I win the Starbucks. But, it's not for me right now. Maybe it'll never be. That's fine. You're a 3. Okay. And these are business questions, not products. Because I'm sure whoever your consultant is will be talking to you about products. But these are just where you feel like you are with this is a business opportunity. So 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead and post it in the comments. We're going to get off here so we can end the recording, but you've got probably about 20 more minutes before I pop back on and see what the numbers are to do a draw. So as long as you posted that number before I do the draw, you'll be good to go in there. Share this with any friends that you might have that you can think of that, if you have a friend you think, oh my goodness, she hates her job and wants to be home with her kids or whatever. Guys, this is a vehicle that can keep people home and give people an extra stream of income. So thank you for giving us some time on this Thursday night.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Have a great night.